Hello, my name is Eric, and today we are going to discuss, or I am going to discuss, the answer to this question. Anyone who speaks the language can teach the language. So that is a very good question, and I am going to share that. You know what? I agree with this statement because a lot of it comes from my own personal experience. If you had told me when I started college that I would be teaching English as a second language, I would have probably thought you were crazy because when I started college, I did want to teach. I was going to be an elementary ed major, but I ended up changing my major in about a couple years because, and I didn't like the way the American school system is structured. So I ended up changing it and getting a counseling and a sociology double major. And then I ended up going to a seminary about a year later to study theology. And this is how my whole story started with teaching English. I made friends with a Korean student. She asked me if I would be consider teaching her husband conversational English. So I did this for a year, and I was also helping him study. I forget what the name of the test was, but it was a test so he could take university classes in America. So I helped him study for that. And when I first started, he about everything anyone said him, not just me, but anyone, his answer was, "I am very sorry. I am new to English. Please repeat." And in a year, he passed that test that he wanted to take and pass so he could teach or so he could go to school. And he also, I don't even remember the last time I heard that phrase. You know, uh, you should, I'm sorry, I'm new to English. Can you please repeat? So I had, now I will say that people should have some proper training before they teach English and should study things like, getting a TEFL. And I say this because the following year, because I enjoyed it so much, I took a job teaching English in South Korea. And I'll be honest, I was really ill prepared for it. There's a lot of things I didn't know, and looking back on it, there was a lot of mistakes I made. Fast forward a few years, I found out, you could teach English online to companies in China. So I started looking and applied for some and ended up getting hired at one. So that's, currently what I'm doing now is I teach English online through a company in China. So, when I started, I'll be honest, there was a lot of mistakes I made, but I started watching, my company had live training videos and started watching people, talk about how to teach English. I watched YouTube videos that, demonstrated it. I mean, one big thing I did not know is the use of TPR when I taught in Korea. That probably would have helped me out a lot. Um, so, uh, so that was one thing I learned. I had to get a TEFL to keep teaching at my program within 3 months. So, that's what I did. I got a TEFL, and I'm also, I'm still learning how to teach, the language of English. So, yeah, I do believe, I will say I do believe that anyone can teach a language, but they shouldn't just, I don't think they should just, go into it and teach. They should basically they should learn how to do it and maybe take some classes. Now we have, I don't, as far as I know, back when I taught English in Korea, there wasn't very many videos on YouTube and maybe there was, and I just wasn't aware of them, but I wasn't either way. I guess I wasn't aware of videos on YouTube if they had them back then. So yeah, you should try and learn and study how and continue to learn how to teach a language. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.